Hello, come on in. So this is our really cool Seoul room, and I want to show you first the bathroom. I'm just gonna turn on the light quickly. So here we have it. It's a little bit messy because we came yesterday, and I'll take you for a second. But this is the beautiful shower, and then you have this tub that is just insane. And then we are coming into the bedroom. We have a whole little station. We bought these really cute sweet potato and pumpkin snacks yesterday, and this is just, yeah, the bed. It's really great, really big. And then lastly but not leastly, we have this incredible view, because we are on the, what's it, Sarah? Is it the 12th?
12, yeah.
12th floor. So really excited and blessed to be here. Good morning, guys. I honestly can't believe it, but we are in Seoul, like Seoul, South Korea. This city has been on my manifestation list for, gotta say, since the pandemic. My sister and I started watching a YouTuber who lived here and just fell in love with the city, and it has been on the top of my bucket list for at least 4 years. So I feel so incredibly blessed to be here and spend some time with my twin, but also exploring the city on my own. I told you in another vlog, the one before this, but if you haven't watched it, I'm here with my twin sister Sarah. She's a songwriter and producer, and she's here on a camp, like songwriter / producer camp, with a lot of Danish songwriters and producers, as well as American and Korean. And also I think it's also a few Korean artists that are here. So they're here to make pitches for music, or create songs basically, and for Korean bands and artists, which is very cool. And I think an industry perhaps a lot of I think many people don't know a lot about it, so it's interesting to be here. But I already love the city, and I am totally just a little overstimulated because a lot happens, but also just really amazed about how incredible this city is. I don't think I could ever live here, but I definitely like exploring it, and I would recommend everybody, anybody who goes here, that you at least have 10 days because it is a lot to take in. But it's really nice. I think the art, the fashion, the interior design in general just are really inspiring and not of my alley. I'm a huge fan of Korean brands. Nothing Written, I think a lot of you guys knows, Memento, Recto, really great brands that, funnily enough, I can buy in Aarhus, but not Nothing Written, but the other ones. But it's really interesting actually to see the flagship stores and to see kind of how it's been created and everything. And I'm really just excited to be here, and we'll bring you guys along for the first couple of days here, where we get to explore this really creative new hip area. We explore the palace where we have additional suits on. We go to the center of the city where it feels like you're in a very clean and good behavior Times Square in New York. So it's a fun one, and the first one of the Seoul vlogs that I'm gonna create.
어젯밤에 어디 있어서 내 생각하곤 있어. 너 어린아이 같아. 난 아직까지 마음이 넌 아파. I'm feeling lonely. Something about you make me feel insecure, baby.
I honestly didn't know what to expect from this trip. I didn't want it to plan it all beforehand, but we knew we wanted to visit the area called Seoul, where we knew that both Rains and Tekla, both Danish brands, had pop-ups, and we had heard that that area was like the up-and-coming creative space to be, and it really didn't disappoint. I fell in love with this area of Seoul and ended up coming back 3 times. I feel like Seoul is the genius kind of chaos. I also wrote about this in one of my Instagram posts. It's like, it's so overwhelming, it's so creative, there's so many people, but it's just a genius. It's so good and it's so inspiring, and I feel like I just want to, I don't know, be part of it and create. But it's also like the thing where you really need to go back and digest things before you kind of have the clarity of what it is that you want to take with you from this and what kind of is the truth for you. But yeah, I just love this place. Two very wet girlies. I look insanely tired right now. Didn't sleep on the flight. I think I've been awake for, I don't know, at least 36 hours, and we've just been going to just a Korean supermarket, and we've been walking around taking in all the sights. Like, this space is just, it's the genius kind of chaos. So much creativity, and people are dressed incredibly. Like, I get so inspired. But we just got some snacks before we, I think we're just gonna pass out and go to sleep. We got these like healthy chips, even got like, of course, the pumpkin ones, and got this special, you know, if you've been to Korea, like the Korean style sandwich. So good. This one is with like tuna and mayo, and yeah, I think we're just gonna pass out and call it a day. A key aspect to my happiness this year has been coming back to my creative roots, but especially to art and making that a integrated part of my everyday life. And this day we visited Liam Museum of Art, which we had recommended, and especially Annika's exhibitions that in so many ways is, you know, a journey home to self, but especially a journey, you know, beyond human boundaries. And it was just such an incredible exhibition, and it really challenged my kind of human-centered perspective, but also, you know, kind of confirmed to me how everything in nature is interconnected and how we all just are living here together in all this little universe. We went to one of the famous food markets in Seoul, and honestly I just love watching people. I love watching the style, the way of interacting and, you know, behaving from afar. We ended up having one of these, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a fried pancake almost, where like inside you have this buttery cinnamon thing. It was insane and I was starving, so it tasted extra good. And then we had bibimbap for lunch, which is like a famous Korean dish with rice and veggies and kimchi and a broth. And I think also there was an egg in it. It was just, I love it. It's one of my favorite dishes, so I was so happy to have that. And then we went to a temple and ended our day. So we had this really famous palace. There's a lot of tourists, of course, but we are all dressed up and like literally all feel like we are part of Bridgerton, and just, I don't know, it feels like out of this world to be in this palace and be like in traditional costumes and just feel part of the old world perhaps a little bit. And just, I don't know, they are incredibly beautiful. I really wish I had one of these at home. And yeah, I'm just gonna go explore the palace and then just see where the rest of the day takes us.
휩쓸려 본질을 알지 못해 아무 간지러운 이별로 끝내 다시 만나